Welcome back to Coin Explorer, the channel where we uncover the hidden stories and surprising values of everyday coins. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you never miss a chance to learn what might be hiding in your pocket. Let's start with the basics. The 1980 Lincoln cent features President Abraham Lincoln on the front, the design that's been on the penny since 1909. On the back, we see the Lincoln Memorial, with tiny details so sharp you can actually spot a tiny statue of Lincoln sitting inside the memorial. The inscriptions include United States of America, E pluribus unum, and of course, 1 cent. Now, here's something very important about 1980 pennies. They're made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, weighing about 3.11 grams. That makes them different from pennies minted after 1982, which are mostly zinc, with just a thin copper coating. So already, your 1980 penny has more metal value than modern cents. But condition and rarity are what really matter. In 1980, the U.S. Mint produced over 7.4 billion pennies in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. That's a huge number, which is why most 1980 pennies are common. But here's the twist. Even with billions made, special errors, die varieties, and high-grade survivors can turn an ordinary-looking coin into a collectible worth serious money. On-screen tip: mint marks to watch. No mint mark equals Philadelphia, D equals Denver, S equals San Francisco proof. Most circulated 1980 pennies, the ones you find in pocket change, are worth just 1 cent, or maybe a few cents if they're copper bullion. Even in lightly circulated condition, they usually trade for only 10 to 25 cents from collectors. But the story changes when we talk about mint state coins, coins that never entered circulation. Gem-quality 1980 pennies graded MS65 or higher by PCGS or NGC can sell for $20 to $50 each, simply because collectors want sharp, lustrous examples. And when you get into superb gem territory, MS67 and higher, prices can reach hundreds of dollars. For example, one top-graded 1980 cent sold at auction for over $1,500. On-screen text: MS67 example, sold for $1,500 plus. Now this is where things get fun: error coins and die varieties. These are the pieces that can make a 1980 penny extremely valuable. Here are the ones to look out for. 1. Doubled Die Obverse, DDO. Some 1980 pennies show doubling in the date or the word Liberty. Strong examples can fetch anywhere from $50 to several $100s, depending on condition. 2. Repunched Mintmark, RPM. On Denver minted coins, the D Mintmark may have been punched more than once, leaving a shadow or doubling effect. Collectors pay a premium, often $10 to $50, sometimes more if dramatic. 3. Off-center strikes. If your coin shows part of the design missing because it was struck off-center, values range from $20 for minor misalignments up to $200 or more if a large portion is missing, yet the date is still visible. 4. Broadstrikes. These are coins struck without the collar, giving them a stretched or spread-out look. Values are usually $25 to $100. 5. Clipped planchets. When part of the coin blank is missing before striking, you'll see a curved clip on the edge. Collectors pay $15 to $50, sometimes more for dramatic clips. 6. Transitional or wrong planchet errors. Rare, but if a 1980 cent was struck on the wrong metal planchet, values can reach thousands of dollars. Collectors know grading is everything. A 1980 penny in average circulated condition might be worth only face value, but the same coin in MS67 with full red color can be worth hundreds. Red copper cents are especially desirable because copper darkens over time. If you have a bright red 1980 penny with no spots or scratches, you're looking at a premium example. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can certify your coin, giving buyers confidence and boosting value. Just keep in mind grading fees. It's usually worth it only if your coin looks nearly perfect or has a dramatic error. To give you some perspective, here are a few real auction results. A 1980 Lincoln cent-graded MS-67, red by PCGS, sold for around $1,528. A dramatic off-center strike with the full date visible sold for nearly $200. RPM and doubled die examples in high grade have sold for $50 to $150 each. These are real-world sales that prove even common coins can be special if the right error or condition is there. So, how do you know if your 1980 penny is valuable? Here's a quick checklist. Check the mint mark. Philadelphia has no mint mark. Denver has a D. San Francisco issued proof coins. Examine the date and lettering. Look for doubling. Look at the edges. See if there are clips, off-center strikes, or broad strikes. Weigh the coin. It should be 3.11 grams. Anything unusual could be a wrong planchet. Color and luster. Bright red uncirculated coins bring top value. If you find a nice 1980 penny, don't clean it. Cleaning almost always lowers value. Instead, store it in a 2x2 flip or a coin capsule. Keep it in a cool, dry place. Copper reacts to moisture. Serious collectors even use silica gel packs to control humidity. Now remember, not every 1980 penny is worth a fortune. Most are worth face value. But those rare varieties, dramatic errors, or superb gem-red coins, those can bring in real money from the right buyer. Always compare your coin to recent sales, not just online price guides, to know what collectors are actually paying today. So here's the bottom line. Your 1980 penny is more than just change. In average condition, it's worth a cent. In uncirculated condition, it might bring a few dollars. With rare errors or top grades, it can be worth hundreds, and in the right cases, even over $1,000. That's why checking your change carefully is always worth the effort. On-screen bullets. Common. 1 cent to 25 cents. MS-65. $20 to $50. MS-67, 500 to 1,500 plus errors, $25 to $1,000 plus. If you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like button and share this video with other collectors. Drop a comment below. Do you have a 1980 penny? Tell us the mint mark and condition, and I'll try to reply with my thoughts. And of course, don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives right here on Coin Explorer. Thanks for watching Coin Explorer. Until next time, keep an eye on your pocket change. Your next rare coin could be waiting.